The cameras inside the Pentagon briefing room begin to settle as the lights rise, illuminating a space that feels both familiar and suddenly transformed. Long rows of empty seats, notably the ones once routinely occupied by reporters from the Associated Press, AFP, The New York Times, Fox News, or Newsmax, stand as a quiet reminder of how deep the changes inside this building have become. The journalists who remain sit stiffly, waiting, pens poised, equipment checked twice, each of them aware that today marks the first time the Pentagon's new spokesperson, Kingsley Wilson, will appear on camera. Her arrival signals not just another briefing, but the debut of a new media environment that has already raised questions far beyond Washington. When Wilson steps up to the podium, the room snaps to full attention. There is something unmistakably deliberate about the way she stands, the posture of someone aware she is being watched, carefully, judged sharply, and scrutinized down to the breath. The Pentagon's newly imposed restrictive media participation rules, a set of guidelines that invited journalists were required to sign if they wanted access, have already generated controversy. Those who refused to sign the document were denied entry and, according to Pentagon officials, were also prevented from asking questions remotely. It is a move that has triggered protests from major US and international outlets, and it is the reason so many seats appear ghost-like today. Yet, the moment Wilson begins to speak, any lingering noise in the room falls into silence. Her voice lands with the tone of someone intent on making a statement. She begins by defending a series of deadly US strikes in the Caribbean operations ordered under the administration of US President Donald Trump and executed by US Southern Command against what Washington labels narco-terrorist vessels. The operations, which resulted in the deaths of 82 suspected traffickers, have sparked intense legal and moral debate, particularly after reports emerged that an American admiral ordered a second strike on survivors after the initial hit. Wilson does not hesitate. To date, she says, 21 kinetic strikes have been conducted against drug-carrying vessels in our hemisphere, resulting in the deaths of 82 narco-terrorists. Every strike against these designated terrorist organizations is aimed at defending vital U.S. national interests and protecting the national territory. Our operations in the Southcom region are lawful under U.S. and international law, with all actions being consistent with the law of armed conflict. The phrasing is firm